Hi, I'm Scott Francis, editor of Products Finishing. I'm here with Robert Ravensbergen with Omnirobotic. We're talking about automation solutions. And Robert, can you tell us a little bit about your latest technology?
Yeah, so we basically provide autonomous spray robotics technology. So what that means is no programming and no jigging. Now typically the programming and jigging costs involved in a robotics project makes it impossible for high mix manufacturers, so people who have a lot of like let's say more than 1,000 parts per year and batches of less than 100. Mixes like that, where you're not an automotive, you're not consumer electronics, you're not doing extremely high volume of the same parts. So those incremental costs of programming and jigging just make robotics out of the question. So what we're providing is something that essentially is a platform that lets people build according to their layout, their workflow, their spray process, their cell, so that they can, get the consistency they want, the quality they want, and the output they want, without having those questions of, am I going to have to go back to my integrator time and again, or, do I have to hire a robot programmer? And really, that's, we're focused on empowering people with technology that's been around but hasn't been made accessible to them.
Sounds great, Robert. Can you kind of walk us through a little bit of how the whole system works?
Yeah, so a lot of people so far at the show, and even in general, they come by and they see no programming, and they're excited that they don't understand how it's possible. So what we really do is we have a 3D vision system that uses infrared and sensor fusion, so different techniques to basically generate a shape of the part as it passes through upstream of the actual paint or powder cell. And then that gets injected into our OmniBrain, which has a digital twin of the whole environment. Now that's walls, collisionable objects, robot constraints, and process parameters. So you want a certain standoff, you have a spray cone, PSI, etc. All that gets digested, the shape gets digested, and that gets turned into a robot motion for each and every part. And then using drivers from FANUC, ABB, Universal, so we work with a variety of robot vendors. It takes control of the robot and executes the process. And you can just put parts through the system as you like, essentially.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
Great. It was fantastic.